Hey guys, it's TodayIGrewUP, and today I'm really excited. We have the Isla Nublar escape set from Mattel. Let's get into it.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
Hey guys, it's TodayIGrewUP, and I'm really excited to have the Jurassic World Legacy Collection. I'm a big fan of 3 3/4 inch action figure scale, so a lot of the toys that I collect are 3 3/4 inches for action figure goes, for the most part. For Jurassic Park, definitely I love this scale. I think it's really fun, and we're getting some re-release characters here, but we're also getting some new things. We get Dr. Hammond, we get Ellie Sattler, and we also get 2 raptors and an awesome banner from Jurassic Park. And then on the back, it's just kind of the repeating information. And I'm really excited for the banner because it's going to go so great with my diorama. And it's nice to have this loose. So here we have all the figures outside of the package, and it looks really cool. So you get this really nice backdrop display that you can take out of the box and use it as your diorama if you're using this for the background. I think it's pretty cool. And you also have we'll start with the banner because this is honestly one of the biggest reasons why I bought this. When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth banner, which we see in Jurassic Park, the first film. I love that they really went with a really high quality fabric material. It's very thick. It doesn't feel like it can't rip. It's not paper. I love that it's a thick cloth ribbon material. Also has some thinner ribbon to tie it onto something or tack it onto your wall or whatever you're gonna do. But it just reminds me from Jurassic Park 1 when the banner falls down and the T-Rex roars. It's just so cool that now you can kind of create that. So you can open and close his mouth, which is really nice. You can get some really dramatic jaw action there, chomping action. He has really nice green eyes. One of the main problems with the body is that you can't really move the body. He's sculpted that way. Looks like he has articulation, but he doesn't. It's just flexible plastic there. His legs, you can articulate his legs, but he's in a crouching position, so you can only do so much with that. His arms do go up and down. I wish they would have done neck articulation, but that's kind of, I mean, it's cool to have a raptor in this position, but I'd rather have more options to pose them like myself instead of the body just being curved, and, you know, that's all you can really do with him. The other raptor, same thing. You can open and close his mouth. You get nice chomping action as well. Same kind of green eyes. They look exactly the same, except the bodies are shaped different. I wish, like I said, there was neck articulation. There isn't. You can only move their hands up and down. You can do that. Their legs are movable, but like I said, because of their body position, they're only able to pose so far. But this one's cool because it's more of a standing position. And I'm going to do a comparison real quick with my old raptor. So this raptor I liked a lot. It came in a 6-pack dinosaur pack for when Jurassic Legacy Collection was around for Jurassic World. And I really like the brown. I think this looks more like the film to me personally. I don't know why. They're both off. Like, both of them are not movie accurate at all, but I really like this one better because overall the brown tones and textures are cool. This one looks a little forced. I don't like the 2-tone color of the jaw to the head is too extreme. I've never been a fan of that combination, but this one I like that the bottom jaw color matches his head. So if you bend back his legs like this, he can jump and attack like that. So that's the only cool thing I like about this raptor. This pack was really expensive. I think it was like $60, I remember, but I was like, oh, I want a JP1 Raptor. It's so cool. And he can definitely spring up and knock everybody down. So that's really cool. I still like this one as my favorite JP1 Raptor. But this one is cool because it's more of a statue as well. So it doesn't have the spring action. His tail looks really nice and stylized and curved. So it just looks like he's more lifelike because he's posed in a more lifelike position. I think they're going more for that static posing. They're going for that look of they're about to attack, and so it kind of brings it to life because they're in these positions. So there's nothing really new here about this figure. This was released originally for the Legacy Collection line from Mattel when we had Jurassic World toys released. We got this Legacy Collection with it. She originally came with a compy and a flashlight, but in this pack she just comes standalone. So if you missed out from the past, this is a good way to pick her up and have her as an action figure in your collection line. I think she's really cool. She's one of my favorites because she's very classic to the first movie character, and it's just really nice to have this one. So we have John Hammond with his cane. He looks really nice. They did release him for a Comic-Con exclusive, and now you can finally get him if you missed out on that. He does have like a ball joint on his head. He has standard articulation. Under his coat it is flexible. Just has a white shirt underneath. And he has a lot of like good articulation in the joints. Now his cane is really interesting. It is kind of has that amber look, like a little translucent, but the mosquito itself is printed on, so it's just a printed on picture of mosquito, which doesn't really bother me too much. This looks like a dinosaur bone cane. The only complaint I have is I wish the cane was a little longer so it would reach. I guess you could position this better so he is holding it and it hits the floor, but I don't know, I just feel like it should be a little bit longer. He has his nice watch on for detailing and his hat, but it's a really cool figure. I'm glad I have a John Hammond outside of the package now, because I do have one in the package from Comic-Con, but now I can actually have one for posable display. So here you have my Jurassic Park / Jurassic World diorama display on my shelves. It took me a while to collect and get all these things together, but as you can see, that banner works really great with this. I love pairing it with my Legacy collection. This is the Thrash and Throw T-Rex, the older one that came out a few years ago. Really like that one. It looks so great. I put these little accent lights on top, battery operated, so that's really cool. The backdrop is actually from that Dinosaur Attack 6-pack, so I kept that and it fit perfectly for this display. Back here I have a Legacy collection figures and their Jeep with the compies. Here I have the Velociraptor original one I got. Here are the new guys that I got. Looks really cool with the Jeep. Here I have Malcolm Legacy collection, my new figures that we saw, and I just have the rest of the Jurassic World action figures here. Maisie, and she was actually really rare and hard to find, and Claire and Owen, so that's really cool. And we have the Comic-Con exclusive with Hammond inside the gates, but it's cool. And then I have Blue and the remote control gyrosphere, so that's cool. Like I put it all together with my hanging flying dinosaurs as well, and it looks really neat. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing to my videos. Please turn on that alert, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.